Alright, hey everyone, this is Team Rocket Draws, also known as 707 Rose Town, with part 2 of how to draw Mega Manectric. So if you guys haven't seen part 1, make sure to go check it out. I'll leave a link at the end of this video. And yeah, so I'll just let you guys know what I did for this video. And basically what I did, I just colored it using color pencils. I don't usually color my drawings, but this time I did. And so you guys can see right here, I'm just using the yellow. And what I did at the beginning was just do I didn't press that hard on the paper, just to do like the highlights. And then on the regular areas, I'm pressing pretty hard, as you guys can see me doing right here. And right here I was just marking off the highlight, and then I'm just pressing really hard on the normal areas just to pack in the color, you know. And then on the lighter areas where like the highlights are, I just barely press on the paper. And then right here I'm sharpening the pencil, color pencil, and I just showed you guys the color pencils that I was using, which is the Crayola 64 pack. Alright, so this is what I like to do during my drawings, or when I color them using color pencils. I like to pack in my color. I like to press hard, and the downside of that is that you guys have to sharpen it a lot, you know, because you guys are packing in the color in there. Alright, so then right here I'm just using, for the dark areas, I'm using like a gold. And then for the, like, at the beginning I was using just a regular yellow. It might not be that noticeable right here, but I did use a gold just for the darker areas, like the shadows that you guys can see on the reference. But I'm gonna go over those dark areas with the brown just to give it a little bit more contrast, as you guys can see right here. And it's a pretty light brown, and right here I'm not pressing that hard. I'm just pressing enough to the point where you guys can see a difference, you know, on the color. And that's just to give a little bit more contrast. So yeah, so I like using color pencils because they're pretty cheap. I got this 64 pack. They're actually half the size of a regular one, but I bought it on eBay for around like $13, so it's pretty cheap, you know. And if you guys know how to use the colors, sometimes your drawings come out really good. And then right here for the blue, I'm using two different ones. Right here I'm just trying to see which one's which one, you know. And right here I'm just using the darker one. Hopefully you guys can't see my head, because like it's right over the drawing. I don't think you guys will. I'm gonna crop it out because I don't want you guys seeing the top of my head. And then for the lighter one right here, I'm just going over the normal areas, and then once again on the lighter areas, I barely press on the paper. And then I do go over the dark areas, the shadows, just to make it look like it's one color. This is the lighter blue right here. And then once again, I'm just going over the lighter areas from the reference, and then on the normal areas, I'm using the same color and just pressing a little bit harder, just to give it like a different look, you know, a little bit darker than the highlights. And like I said, I like to press my colors in there because if you guys use color pencils, sometimes you'll leave like little white spots. So I don't like that, so that's why I press really hard. And now I'm going with the darker blue. I'm going over the regular blue just to give it this all I'm doing is just blending it. And then I just go over the darker areas, like for example on the stomach, and then right here on the leg. And when you guys press harder on both of those colors, they blend. I don't think you could put more than 2 or 3 colors layers in at a time, because then the color starts to come off. And then as you guys can see right here, I'm using that dark one just to barely press, go over and barely press on that regular blue that I use, just to give a little bit more contrast, a little bit more texture, you know, a little bit more color to it. That way it's not so bland, you know. As you can see, it gives it like this texture right here on the leg. And then I go back with that regular blue, the lighter blue, and I just go over everything just to what's called blend it just even more. And now right here, the same thing for the face. Use a regular blue, and then with the darker blue, just go over on the shadows, on the darker spots, for example under the mouth, and then on top of the face, like right under the thunderbolt. There's just a small line, and then just use the regular blue and go over the dark blue. And then for the eye, I used the orange first, And then it's the same thing for the nails, but remember that the nails or the claws at the front, it's really light, so don't press too hard. And then with the red, I go over the orange just to give it that look that the nails have on the picture. And after that, if you guys want to ink your drawing, go ahead or do it before you color it, but I don't like doing that. I like just going over the drawing again with the pencil or whatever you guys have, and it just gives it like a different look. I like how this style looks. As you guys can see, this is how it turned out, and I like how it came out. It just gives it like a different look just by doing it in pencil and color pencils. There's a lot of people that end up making the outline like in pen or Sharpie, or just making it darker, you know, and it just gives it like a whole different look. And honestly, I don't like it. It just looks a lot more cartoony than this, so I think this is better. So if you guys have markers, then go for it, you know, but this time I use colored pencils. So basically it's the same thing if you guys are using markers, but the thing is that you guys are not gonna be able to blend the colors like I did with the colored pencils, you know. So hopefully you guys have different hues of the colors that you are planning to use, and try to stick to the same as the reference, you know, just so it could look fairly the same. And yeah, so hopefully you guys found this tutorial helpful, and if you guys haven't seen the first video, the first part, go check it out. Like I said before at the beginning, I'll leave a link at the end so you guys could go check it out. And send your drawings, you know, send those drawings in. I want to look at them, I want to see them, and if you guys want, I'll share them with everybody at the beginning of my videos. I'll put them up with your name and everything, that way everybody can see your drawings. So I'll leave a link at the end of this video, like my Twitter name, and then also on my channel, like on the bottom right of the banner, it has like the link for my Twitter. So if you guys just press on it, it'll take you directly to my Twitter page, and then there you guys can share your drawing, and then I'll just put it at the beginning, you know. So yeah, so I guess that's all. So don't forget to leave a like, it really helps me out. And once again, if you guys want to join Team Rocket, then subscribe for more videos. I do 3 to 4 videos every week. So if you guys like to draw Pokemon, make sure to go check out my channel, you know. So I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next video. Team Rocket Draws, also known as 707 Rose Town. Till the next time. Later, guys.